event professionals and entrepreneurs, we know how important the day of the event is and to get all the details right. We've taken care of you and produced our logistic reports and the day of the reports. Let's go ahead and take a look. So when you click on project and then choose a project, click on the edit icon to open it. And we're going to start at the project worksheet level. Now, each of the category has times and locations. Remember to edit your category and the subcategory items according to how things will get delivered. So all the reception items that would go to a reception typically should be put under this category. Things would be under ceremony should go under ceremony. So under bridal personal flowers, I like to add mom's and dad's boutonniere and a ring bearer in the double places for the groom as well as the bride. So you could have a ring bearer and the flower girl from both places. This way, when you're chatting with the client, you actually understand that these items are getting delivered here. Why am I talking about delivery here in this section? Because of the times and location. Note on the right side, this box is very, very powerful and it is seen and interacted by client. Again, note wherever you see the mulberry color text, that means it is visible to the client and they're able to fill this out. When it's teal color, they're not able to fill this out. And check out this button, ask client to fill out. We're going to get to that in a minute. You can choose where this item is being delivered. Is it to the church, home, hotel, museum? And you can customize this. So we can go from there. So you can say it's going to the venue. Who's your leader? Leah is the leader. And when is the setup date and time happening? What is the start time? What is the end time? What is the breakdown time? Setup time frame. Are you requested to stay down for the breakdown time? These are the questions when you ask, you get a lot more details because you always want to be asking who, what, when, where, right? Because that is what's going to get you organized and run smooth like a well-oiled machine. And when is the photographer arriving? So this is important because by the time the photographer arrives, we all need to be ready because they're capturing the photos. So whether it's a hair makeup artist or it's a florist or a planner, we all need to synchronize with that time. So that is important. Then if there is the person who should be called when you arrive to deliver, that phone number can be added by the client right here. If there is a breakdown of this specific item, in this category, it is not applicable, so you can say NA. And if this item is being repurposed, so for example, the bridal bouquet is being repurposed, you can say yes at the head table and the bridesmaid's bouquet at the cake table, whatever it is. And these are the external notes. So the client could have said that when you come to the hotel or when you come to the venue, please call me, I'll come up and get the flowers, or whatever it is that they tell you. Once you've done that, you can click and go to save. You can take the next step. So we said venue here, and then you say, what is the delivery type? Now, if you notice, Jackie Road automatically showed up because it was added under client's address because it's home. If you choose a venue, it will allow you to add further information. So if I say, let's take a look at Green Tree Country Club, and I'm going to take that one off. I'm going to put this one on, and it will populate. So now you see how it populated, and you can add other information, what room they're going to. They're going to the crystal room. Is this indoor or outdoor? It already populated that. So this is super helpful for you and your team to review before you head out. Now you can click save, and majority of the information is going to remain the same, such as the date and the time, similar time or the locations. To save time on the other category, you can click on copy to, and you can choose maybe all of them if you like, one of them, whatever works for you. And then you can go to the next tab, and then you can start changing the time, because that's much later. Okay, great, save. What does this all do? Let's go ahead and take a look. Under the production report, run of the day reports, we have logistics. So this should be the person who is absolutely in charge. It could be the business owner, it could be the lead person for this event. This is going to give you a high level information about the client, and it's going to give you information on who the vendors are, so you can tag them when you're posting stories or if you need to call them. If you added the number, it will show up. Then it's going to tell you bridal party personal, who's delivering it, what time, again, who, what, when, where. Once you have a high level information, you can actually go back to, let's say, bridal personal flowers, and then that report is going to be just for the bridal. So you may ask me, why is this different than the logistic report that we just looked at? Logistic is everything together. Bridal report, this is somebody who's just delivering the personals. So not only it's going to tell them where they're going, when they're going, but it's going to say what you're taking, where can I find this item, how many, what is the description, and if you added any instruction, it will show up here. So this is really powerful. So you don't have to text your team member to say, hey, make sure you add the charm when you arrive to this suite. They have a paper that they can refer to. If they forgot, they can refer to the paper. Along with that executive summary, this will be very powerful to train your team on to do exactly what you want them to do. So these reports are going to be created for as many categories as you created. So for example, let's go ahead and look at the groom's personal flower because that's the one we changed the time on. So now groom's personal flowers, it's going to tell them that, yes, let's take a look at the address right here. Javier and 356 Billy Street is what we had put down. So that is where it's going to tell you to deliver all these things, and you can see the details. With these reports, your team can run extremely efficiently, and if they have further questions, they can of course always call you, but it's amazing to empower them with the knowledge so you have time for more creativity, consultation, or another wedding.